Welcome back, YouTube. So I'm gonna tell y'all the story on what led up to me shooting myself in the head and me escaping from the hospital and the whole series of why I was missing for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? So as y'all know, a nigga been going through mental issues and everything. I also struggle from depression and all of that shit. Now, I mean, I never thought that I would do some shit like that, but nigga was going through a lot of stuff, and I just couldn't take it no more. But let me go ahead and tell y'all what happened. So the whole thing started is because a whole bunch of bullshit was happening, and I mean at this point I was like I had finally got over it. I thought I had finally got over all of all the bad times, all the bad luck that I was having. I thought shit was gonna get better. And on my way back from fucking leaving my girl crib and leaving fucking drug appointment class that I had to take, on my way back, my fucking tire had flew off coming up the highway over there by Mapco. And when that happened, I went to go look for my tire. I didn't see my tire nowhere. It like disappeared when it flew off. I don't like the it real deal disappeared. Like I looked everywhere. I did not see that. Bro, you would think you would see a fat ass tire somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You would think you would see a fat ass tire, but I didn't see that bitch nowhere. I looked all around the highway and everything. I did not see that tire. I still have not found that fucking tire. You know what I'm saying? So the tire just disappeared, and the bolts on my car, that hold the tire on, those snapped off. So I had to replace those. And right at this point, my phone was dead, so I had walked up to Mapco and I had charged it, and I called my girl and told her what was going on, and told her to call my mom and tell my mom to come down there to help me. And you know what I'm saying? Because I was right down the street from my grandma's crib, and I was expecting my mom to go get my uncle, to get him to come change my tire, because he done it before easily, on some real shit. So I was like, let me go ahead and call my mom and tell her to come down here. So she said she's gonna call my mama and everything, and I started mobbing to AutoZone to go get the parts that I would need to fix the car. The things to get the tire off and everything. Now I didn't realize that when the tire first flew off, I didn't realize the bolts was broken off and everything. I found out that when after I came back, but I mobbed to the store to go get the tools, the bolts. No, I mobbed to the store to go get. Yeah, I had found out about the shit. So once I had called my girl, I walked back down to the car. I looked for the tire, couldn't find the tire. Then I started looking for the bolts. I found out that the bolts was fucked up. So I mobbed to the AutoZone, got me the bolts that I needed, and went back to the car. Realized that I couldn't take the bolts out by myself. It looked like I could, but I couldn't. So I was like, fuck. So I was like, bro, I real deal like need my mom to come down here, and at least I ain't just stranded right here. You know what I'm saying? My car on the side of the highway. I didn't want to get it took. I was gonna call $35 tow, but I just didn't know what to do yet. I didn't know if it could be fixed there or if I had to get it moved to the house to get it fixed. So once I got back from the store and everything, from getting the parts that I needed, the thing to twist the things off the tire or whatever, I realized that I couldn't change it by myself. So I had mobbed back to the store to go return the shit, so I wouldn't just waste my money. And I also had called my girl again, and she was like, my mom had an attitude or whatever when she had called her, but she was on her way, woo. And she also called my cousin, that my cousin was looking for me, but he couldn't find me, so he had went ahead and left. So I was like, fuck. But on my way mobbing back from the fucking returning the shit, everything I had bought, I had also stole the charger from Dollar General because my other phone, it was about to die as well, and I needed to charge that motherfucker in the car. I didn't have the car charge it up. And on my way back, my mama had fucked around. No, the story is a little fucked up. I walked. I'm just gonna tell y'all. I walked back and forth like 3, 4 times from like I'm talking about like 2, 3 miles. I walked. No, not 2, 3 miles. I probably walked like 2, 3 miles back and forth to go get the everything I needed like 3 times. So at this point, I was tired as hell, and I really wasn't feeling like walking. I was already mentally and physically exhausted. So on my way back, my mama had fucked around, saw me, picked me up, took me to the car. We slid around back to the car. We looked for the tire a little bit. We didn't see it on the highway and nowhere. So we just went back to the car. My mom looked at it while I was trying to fix it and everything. And she was like, she was on the phone as well. And she was like, well, I was like, I told her, can she call Uncle Buck to come down here to fix it? Because she didn't slide with him. I thought she was going to slide with him. But she didn't slide. So I was like, can you call Uncle with the wood to come down here and fix my tire? And she was like, he can't fix it on the side of the road. I was like, why not? Like, it's like, I mean, it's not like, it's not on the road. It's on the side road. And it's like, it's a good enough distance so he can be able to work on it, get underneath, and to fix it. But she acted like she didn't want to tell him to come get it. She didn't want to go down there and go get him or whatever. Like she wasn't trying to help me for real, for real. So we ended up starting fighting and shit because I'm like, bro, why can't you just call him or come get him and tell him to come down here? Like, he's at the house, obviously. Like, why can't he come fix it right here? Why do I gotta pay a $35 tow? Or no, by this time the $35 tow, I think the $35 tow was already out of bounds because it was already past 5 o'clock. So I couldn't even call a $35 tow. I had to call like a $70 tow if I wanted to get it towed. And I wasn't trying to do that because that was all my money that I had. So we ended up fighting. I walk away, just to calm down or whatever, and to connect back to the internet because my phone was off at the time. And she fucked around and left. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bro, you really still gonna leave? Like you couldn't like help me, you couldn't take me back to the house at least, like like she real deal just left me there. I'm like, bro, what the hell? So I'm like, alright, so I gotta do this on my own. So I called my girl and tell her what happened. She was like, what you want me to do? Like, I can't do nothing. I'm not there with the woo. I told you not to come. Like, I'm like, bro, first of all, I can't become CEO ass. So don't be trying to make me feel bad because I can't even come see you and my car broke down. And second of all, this is my motherfucking car. Like, bro, this is like, I understand it don't necessarily concern you, but at the same time, I need somebody to talk to. Like, bro, like, I ain't trying to be figuring all this shit out by myself, and you ain't even trying to talk to me. You ain't trying to be on the phone with me or nothing. So I'm like, bro, it's straight. Like, I'll just, handle this shit on my own. She ended up hanging up, or I hanged up, or whatever. So I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm finna just go to my grandma's, because my grandma's is like 3 miles up the street. So I take the battery out of my car, and I start mobbing to my grandma's. And I don't get to my grandma's house until like 9 o'clock. And all this shit happened around like 4:30, 4:40, you know what I'm saying? So I already spent damn near 5 fucking hours trying to fucking fix my fucking car, and now I gotta walking back and forth miles and shit. Now I gotta walk all the way back to my grandma's crib not late as fuck, but late at night, you know what I'm saying? Carrying this heavy ass battery miles. I'm talking about a battery that big for miles. Like, that bitch was heavy. So I get all my shit out the car, take the battery out, lock my doors. I start mobbing to my grandma's. I carry the battery all the way to my grandma's. And I get in there, I tell her what happened and everything. She was like, my uncle came to the door. He was like, what happened? I told him what happened and everything. They were like, I can go ahead and sleep there for the night with the woo. So I sleep at my grandma's for the night. And then I wake up in the morning. I tell my uncle, the one that fixed some cars that was there, well, the one that fixed some cars, he was at my grandma's. So I called, well, I didn't call him, but I told him that my car broken down. He said he can help me with the wood in the morning time when he got up. Because by the time I wake up early in the morning, so I woke up like at like 6, 5, 4 o'clock in the morning. He tell me he can fix my car or whatever with the wood. I just give him, when he wakes up. So when he says that, I'm eager and shit. So I go ahead and I still go ahead and mob to the fucking to the wrecking yard where I can, get parts that I need for my car, everything I need. So I walk down to the store and everything. I'm having a mental breakdown because I'm just stressed out. I don't got shit. I feel like my mama's not there for me. I feel like my girl's not there for me. And I ended up calling my girl. She answers and everything, and she's still in the like moody ass mood. Like she still don't want to talk to me. I'm like, bro, I'm literally having a mental breakdown on the side of the road, walking to pick and pull. And I'm like, bro, I just need somebody to talk to. And she's like, bro, you gotta man the fuck up, do this and that. Like, bro, why can't I be fucking weak with you? Like, why I gotta be strong all the fucking, bro? I get so tired of being strong all the time. I get so tired, have to just man up, bro. That shit takes the energy out of you. For real, for real. Like, I was mentally, physically exhausted, bro. Literally, I've been going through the bullshit for damn near 3 days now. Fighting with motherfuckers. Not even, bro, I've been going through the bullshit for like damn near 3 weeks now. Like, it just, everything built up, everything just kept on getting bad. Like, it just one thing after another kept on happening. I just kept on having mental breakdowns, and literally I try to talk to people, bro. Like, yeah, but it's like certain people that you really need to talk to when you're going through some shit. And the people that I really need to talk to, like my mom and my girl, they weren't there for me. Like, and that's the only really 2 people that I had, other than my grandma. And my grandma, my grandma was there for me, but my grandma, she's going through cancer. Well, she don't know what it is, but she's going through a whole bunch of stuff. They had to cut a hole in her back and everything, and take out a piece of her lung. And I'm like my grandma, she just went through surgery and everything, bro. I didn't want to stress her out too much. I didn't want to, have her try to help me and everything when she can't really help me for real, for real. So it was just like everything built up just made me snap. I went to pick a pull, fucked around, got everything I needed, bro. Everything I needed. But then I lost my phone at pick and pull on Hood. Now y'all already know, last time I lost my keys at pick and pull. Once I lost my keys, I left my car at pick and pull. Someone took my battery and took my Cadillac converters off my car, and that was just 3 weeks ago. So I lost my phone at pick and pull. I'm like, bro, shit can't get bad. Like, why the fuck this? Like, I'm literally walking around looking for my phone for damn near 2 hours. Like, bro, like, can't understand. Like, and that was my phone that was on. This phone right here that I'm using right now, this bitch ain't on. My other phone, that bitch was on. So I was able to call motherfuckers, like, when I was stranded, you know what I'm saying? I was still able to call and shit. I didn't have to be connected to Wi-Fi. The only reason why I had to connect to Wi-Fi at MapCo is because my other phone was dead and I didn't have a charger at the time. And this phone, this shit, it had some life to it. So I was able to call from fucking MapCo with this hoe. But yeah, when I was at Pick and Pull, bro, I lost my phone and shit, bro. So that shit, and I do everything. Like, I work off my phone, cause like I needed to make reaction videos for real. So I lost my phone. Like, fuck, like shit can't get any worse with the whoop. And yeah, I had left Pick and Pull. I had the shit that I needed to fix my car, and I started mopping back to the crib. And on my way to the crib, Uh, I was trying, bro. I was so tired, bro. I was so fucking tired. At this point, bro, I was trying to hitchhike to my fucking grandma's house. Cause I didn't feel like walking. It was like 2 miles to my grandma's house, or a mile, or whatever. And bro, I was just so tired. I've been walking for the last 2, 3 days, fam. The last 2 days, and I was just not having it. So I fucked around, and my mama fucked around, saw me, and she picked me up with my uncle, and they took me back to my grandma's, and yeah, we talked about everything. My grandma gave me some money to get my car towed, and yeah, we ended up calling and told people to get my car towed, and they ended up bringing it to that. Well, they were taking forever to bring my car to the house, but my mama and shit, they went to go. I don't know where they went, but they went to the store or whatever, and they were gonna be back. And I'm just gonna end the story there because we kind of, it goes into the shooting part, and I'm not gonna make this a 20-something minute video, but yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all the rest of the story time on when I actually this is just what had built up to me, like, doing everything. Like, it was my car breaking down on me. It was my girl and my mama not being there for me when I was trying to when I really just needed somebody, just just to be there, like, just to talk to. Like, I was already stressed out, bro. I've been stressed out for like 3 weeks now, and just all this shit. Then my other car got getting towed, and my motherfucking other car again, the cats took it off, and the battery took it out. And me not having no money for real, because I bought this car to flip so I can pay, double my money or whatever, and I still can do that. But yeah, just everything just started to build up, and it just started to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Just one thing after another. My car, my girl, my mom, my car, my girl, my mom, my car, my phone, my motherfucking walking around, like, carrying a fat ass battery, and I haven't not been able to just lay down, bro. I ain't been able to just lay down in a real bed, bro. I ain't laid down in a real bed in so long, fam. Like, I've been sleeping on fucking air mattresses, bro. I fucking couldn't get a fucking my own place because I don't know my record or whatever, bro. Like, I just snapped. I couldn't take it. And I ended up, shooting myself in the head. But I got that story time coming to y'all soon. Then I already told y'all how I escaped from the hospital. That story time. But yeah, nigga just been stressed out. I just couldn't take this shit no more. Could not take it. But yeah, see, say whoop back, okay.